Hello everyone, I'm Red Herring. I'm here to distract you. Welcome back to my non-league to... Hello everyone, I'm Red Herring and I'm here to distract you. Welcome back to my Football Manager 2023 series, non-league to top league. Today is season review, transfers and the start of the new season. Of course, if anything pops up in between, I will of course let you know. So, season review, we are Bundesliga champions again. Fantastic. They're disappointed. We paid 20 million for him. He played 17 games, 11 appearances. Yeah, he didn't get many goals, but he played at a 7... We paid £20 million for a 20-year-old who could become really good, but we paid 35 for him, and you don't. Right, board, whatever. But apparently that's the signing of the season. As you can see, we didn't sign many players this year. We didn't have to get Jordan in. We didn't really sign that many players. Yeah, they cost us a bit of money here and there. But we didn't actually spend too much money. I think this season it is going to be a season of probably selling more than buying. But we'll move on. Board are very happy. Of course they are. We won the league. A few disappointing results early on, and then a few draws here, and a few more draws. Actually, the league, if you look at it, it wasn't bad really, was it? It was just the games, the other games around here somewhere, wasn't it? That let us down, really. But we beat Dortmund and drew against them, and I think we beat Bayern twice this season, so that's pretty good. If you ask me, B+ in the Champions League, yeah, again, I wish we got a little bit further than we did, to be truthfully honest with you. And definitely an awful performance in the Pokal with that loss to Leipzig, who ended up losing the final. Oh, sorry about that. Biggest win, of course, the Pokal game at 14-0. Of course, that's going to be a match to remember. Yeah, that 2-1 win over Bayern. That was a really important game at the time as well. And then goal of the season goes to Patrick in our win over St. Paul. Paul Lee, is that how you say it? Finances wise, all down from last season, but massively up in our competition money. That is a bit of a shame, and this is why I think we need to sell, because for some reason we're just not getting the money in. Shirts here. I'm surprised to see Nilsson not in there, but I guess he was injured for quite a bit of the season. So Tony is our biggest seller of shirts, along with Nikolic, the goalkeeper, Espinodo, Sean, Pans, and of course Michael. How are they lined up? So, looking at this team, I probably would say Pans in there, or even Patrick, to be honest with you. But yeah, I do admit, Farga. I really struggle with names. What is the matter with me? Farga, Maurice. Not even Maurice, is it? Moraco? I don't know. Yeah, in there with us as well. So, any awards? Manager awards. Don't know what that's for. So, fans player of the season, Nilsson again, and he won it again as young player. Pretty sure he won that last season as well. See, apparently the board are disappointed with the signing, but he got signing of the season. Goal of the season, we know. Our top goal scorer overall is Nilsson with 29. We know, I think Tony got it in the league though with 20 goals. Oh no, they were joint in the league with 20 goals each. Lucas with most assists. Tony actually with most man of the matches. Nilsson again, second year in a row, I think was highest rating. And best pass completion. Jesus, see, they say he's a bad signing, but he's not done bad there, is he? Records broken. So most goals in a league game, Tony. Most clean sheets in a season, 29. Well done, Sean. And our youngest striker, where we were desperate for strikers, so we chucked this youngster in. And he scores at 16 years old. Competition awards. So North American Goalkeeper of the Year goes to Sean. Champions League Golden Boot goes to Nilsson. I think that was from last year. And Champions League Young Player of the Season, I'm pretty sure that was last year as well. So Nilsson did pick up some awards last year. He was pretty good last year, wasn't he? He's not been bad this year, really. He's just had a few injuries. Here we go. We are champions again of the Bundesliga. And then we will just whiz through my timeline, which I'll just grab this here. Go, ooh, anything, success. And I reached 1,100 matches. And that was with Frankfurt. Okay. That's pretty good. I've been here quite a few seasons now. So, best 11. Anyone got into the best 11? Sean's replaced the goalkeeper now by the looks of it. Nikolic was in there before. Miguel was in there. Tony's made it in. Nilsson. These are all pretty much all my players that I've had. This guy I haven't. That's the only guy I had. And we did have Grayson briefly, didn't we? Yeah, cool. Where are they now? We don't need to know that. Season review, which we've just done. Another where are they now? And overall, Stuttgart won the Pokal. And yeah, we didn't have the best of seasons in that at all. Did we? Right, well, so that's the season review done. Next thing to come up will be transfers. Any other interesting news in between if it does happen. And also maybe the first 2 games of the new season. So I will see you at the transfers. Hello everyone, welcome back for our transfers and the first few games of the new season. As you can see, I said I wasn't going to spend a lot of money, and I have. That's because I forgot I had this deal in the making. He was rated, I think, the best Italian youngster, and I think he might have even got like next gen award. We spent that much, but his value is massive. Also, I thought Paul was older than he was. So this guy's just going to be hopefully a bit of rotation with Paul this season. And then we spent a little bit too much probably on this youngster, but again, I thought he looked amazing. He's got the model citizen, so you know he's going to be good. Again, he's going to be sort of in and about rotating in the squad, so I probably have spent a bit too much money. The other guy was this guy who's just a very good young 17-year-old. Originally I've signed him to sort of play on the left side because I can't find any left-footed defenders. May have overspent a little bit on this guy because he doesn't look amazing, but he is only 17, so we'll see how he develops in the youth. And the reason we signed this goalkeeper is the value. He's not got bad ability. I thought he'd be a decent just backup, and then I can let the 2 youngsters again either go out on loan or we'll sell them because I don't think they're ever going to make the first team because we've got Sean in goal. I know this guy's young. The only problem is once I signed him, I thought, great, he'd be a good backup keeper. He's not the traits that we got. He's had a good season, I think, in Italy. Not a bad season in Italy, but I just thought he's cheap. We'll get him. And then I realised how tall he was. So he may not play as many games as you want, and we may have to sell him and maybe make a loss on him, but that's a mistake I made there without checking his height before I signed him. Anyway, as for players out, we let the all-rounder who's been playing in the reserves go. Made a bit of money on him. 3 players. Annoyingly, these guys just refused to sign contracts with us. We've loaned out the Ukrainian guy again because he just is annoying. We sold a few youngsters because I was trying to get the wage down, and I thought they're never going to make it, some of these youngsters, to sell them. We finally sold Roberto. Frederick's gone. I just don't think he was ever going to make the team. Gabby Lines, where we made a mistake signing him, but we've made a little bit of profit on him. The young striker, Belgian striker that we signed, again, we've made a profit there. Made a profit there selling the young Colombian striker. I just didn't think it was going to make it. Another youngster, a couple of youngsters gone out there. Also, we finally let Nielsen go. I just don't think he's going to be up to scratch. But of course, we've got so many good left Mazzalas as well. Another youngster gone. That's the goalkeeper. One of the goalkeepers. He has gone out on loan again. We sold Diaz. I tried him in a few friendlies. He just didn't look good. He wanted to go all last year. We finally loaned him out last year, and now we finally sold him. Not at the price I wanted. I probably wanted a bit more, but that's what's happened. We've just loaned one of the youngsters again, and another youngster out. That's why we've not made massive amount of money, because there's no real big players going. As much as they've drawn loads of interest. Nielsen drawn interest. Tony's drawn interest. Some of the centre-backs where none of them have gone. So that's why we're still a bit spent over. But if we do get an offer for one of the big guys, that's going to clearly destroy that, because it's only 60 million, and I expect we're selling for easy 70 million, one of our players. So that's that. As for our schedule, friendlies all going well. We're back for the Super Cup. And then we have got a few friendlies, which I'll play offline. And I won't play the Pockle, because that should be an easy win. But of course, we've got Dortmund on our first game of the new season. Interesting. After that, quite an easy-ish run up to probably about here. Or probably about here, actually, these four, because we do struggle against these two sometimes. But yeah, so very interesting that we've got Dortmund on our first game of the new season. But again, I'm confident in the team that we've got, and we should be able to win this. So let's get straight into this Super Cup. And let's add that to our trophy cabinet. So lineup, we have the front two as normal. Patrick's got the call, I think, because he just seems to be playing a bit better than Pans. Of course, Colin at the base, who is amazing. We've got Daniel Tunes on the either side. I'm actually giving Eric a start. One, because I was going to give him a start anyway, but two, Miguel's picked up a bad injury to his face. I think he's fractured a cheek, and then it's the normal back three otherwise. Don't worry about the subs outside. We haven't got Ben a number. Okay, he's going to be more of like Miguel's replacement as after Eric, so he's got to give number 27. There we go. Right, bit nervous, but we're playing good football, and I do slip up a little bit against Stuttgart. They have got a very good man up front. Okay, I didn't do much. Who is tipped to be one of the top goal scorers. I'm glad I put Gascoigne on the bench. That's where I accidentally put the youngster on there. But yeah, they're playing a 4-4-2. They did upset us twice last season, I think. But let's just get out there. Let's win the Super Cup. I don't know if it's an important cup to German teams. But it's an important cup to me because it's more silverware. It gives us that confidence, hopefully going further in the season. Right, Michael on an early break finds Tony. He does collect it. Nielsen's not bursting into the box yet, but I don't know why. Now he's got it. Can he find Nielsen? And it's gone out for a corner kick. Right, Patrick with the corner. Finds back post. Tries to find Eric. Good hands from their goalkeeper. Right, we've had the first few highlights, but it's starting with their goal kick. Right, win that. Well done, Paul. Win that, Patrick. Nice. Down to Michael. Into Tony. Plays it back to Nikolic. Colin has it. A bit of a dodgy ball over to Patrick. Colin, we need to have a better game, mate. Nikolic, that's yours all day. Sensible. Tunes. Colin. Michael. Out to Tunes. Bursting forward, nice. Gets a lovely ball in. Oh, I can't find Nielsen now. Right, This should be yours, Eric. Right, nice little bit of play here. That's it. Go on, Daniel. Nice ball back into Patrick, into Michael. He still cannot shoot. He worked on his finishing and his long shots all last season, and he still can't do it. You know, if that was the AI, that would be in the back of the net. Right, building again. Michael. Out to Daniel. Right, up to Nelson. Tries to find Tony, just can't make it. Daniel to win the header. Nice. Nelson, just gets pushed off the ball a little bit there. Michael, good tackle. Tony tries the shot, takes a deflection. Right, we're on top. Right, here we go. Encouragement. Just not getting any shots on target as such. Right. Again, building from the back. Michael bursts forward. Can play a lovely ball into Tony, who gets tackled, but Tunes has still got it into Nelson. Saved by their bloody goalkeeper. Was he offside, was he? Okay. Right. More encouragement, more encouragement. Come on. Completely on top, so you know we're going to get sucker punched. You know we're going to get sucker punched. It's going to be before the half, isn't it? Oh, Nilsson's nicked it. Gives it to Tony. Plays it back to Nikolic. Into Colin. Back to Nikolic. See it back to Paul. We need to. To Colin. Patrick. Lovely. Go on, Michael. Finish it this time. He tries to dink it. It's out to Daniel. Colin from range. Our players cannot shoot from a distance. I don't know what it is. Nelson's not having the best of games. Daniel's not having the best of games. And our keeper, of course, is playing amazing, so that probably means we're not gonna. Right. Get out there. We'll shout some. Got faith in you, though. Go out and prove it today. Faith in you. Cool. There we go. Encourage. Oh, I'm in that. No, yeah, we're gonna lose this. Yeah, there we go. Goal. Side net. Okay. We're playing so much better than them, but we just can't score goals. Daniel apparently is not having a very good game, so Brian can come on then. Nilsson's not playing very well, but I'm going to leave him on because you can come off because of your fitness. Maybe we do bring Pans on for Patrick. I let Nilsson have a little bit longer. If he doesn't, Lucas is going to have to come on. I'll shout a bit more encouragement out for the next 10 minutes. No, nothing. Okay. Fitness wise, maybe he might have to stay on. Right. Colin's knackered as well. We've only got the youngster to bring on. I'm going to have to do it. Okay, we're encouraged again. Loads of encouragement. It looks like it might go to penalties. Oh, here we go. Please score here. Pans, because we're not very good at penalties. Pans to whip one in. It's taking its time for some reason. No, awful. We scored though, have we? Don't know how we scored, but we've got it. We've scored. What happened here? Defender tries to do a funny little back heel by the looks of it. Not very good clearance from their defender, and Nilsson's there. See, keep him on. You know he's going to score. And that should be it. We should have won it. Wow. It's like I said, it might not be important to everyone. It's important to me. Because because it's a never trophy. It should hopefully build that confidence. If we did lose that, that would be frustrating, because as you can see, we completely and utterly dominated them. Is Nikolic still on? I think he's our captain. And is it him lifting it? Yes. Never trophy for us. Never trophy for us. Fantastic. Yeah, number 6, yeah, is Nikolic. Nilsson does the cartwheel. Look at that, pure dominance. Need to figure out if we're just shooting from range though. How good is your long shots? Not good. How about pans? 14, that's not too bad, Michael. See, 14, it's not bad. How many times he blasts it over the bar? You would expect him to score at least one, wouldn't you? Oh, the youngster come on and put in a 7 performance. That is nice. That is really nice. That boosts his confidence tenfolds. And yeah, everyone had a really good game. I think their keeper kept him in it a bit more. That's what helped them. But as you can see, that pure dominance. Absolute pure dominance. Alright. Congratulations. I'm happy with the performance. It's not like we played badly, it's just didn't score till very late on. Right, great victory. Like I said, I'll play these 3 games offline, and then we'll come back for the big first game of the season at home against Dortmund. So I'll see you at the start of the Dortmund game. Hello everyone, welcome back to the second game of today's episode, which is the first game of the season against Dortmund. We had a very good start to the season by winning the Super Cup. Oh, also we have signed this 17-year-old, really looks really good, left wing back, left wide centre back. Sorry, he started today because he played really well in the cup game. Also, he's played really well in the friendlies. Might be a bit of a risk, but he does look like he could be really good, really good. So hopefully that is the case. We need to start off well. We're at home, so we're playing our 5-3-2. Main strikers, probably our permanent midfield, but again, I've got good players to rotate, and they're playing a 4-3-3. Doesn't look like they've changed much to their team that I've noticed. Players coming in. There's no point looking at the table because it's too early in the season. Yeah, looking at their team, I don't think they've brought many players in. That looks like that's the same team they've had for quite a few seasons now. They've started off well here though. No highlights as yet, but they've come out the gun straight away with a few shots. So we will shout some encouragement just to see if that gives us something. Looks like Patrick may have picked up a knock. I'll see if it turns anything serious. Nothing yet. But the first highlight of the game, Daniel has it, finds Nilsson. Back to Daniel, out to Colin, who finds Patrick. Hopefully he doesn't make a mistake. Poorly out. Mork. Lovely through ball. Tony, make it 1-0. Yes. Tony has made that 1-0. A lovely bit of play there from everyone really, but nice through ball from Michael. Lovely. Passes it to Michael. Lovely through ball there from Michael. Yeah, a bit of play from everyone. Nice little passing there. And we are 1-0 up. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Just keep that going again. Yeah, just see how Patrick gets on. At half time we may take him off. Right, Daniel has it. Finds Nilsson. Whips the ball in to Colin. Oh, we just hit the post. It's a bit annoying why Nilsson's over there. I probably prefer him in the box so we can cross to him. But I'll have a look at that in the throw-ins. Colin finds Patrick. Nice through ball to Nilsson. Oh, forces a save from the keeper. This is looking really good. Patrick with the corner. Whips it in, back post. Paul should have jumped up for that, and nothing comes from the counter attack. Right, highlight before half time. Tunes finds Tony. He finds Colin. Paul has it. Mork. I don't call it a monk loads of times, don't they? Paul, Colin, Eric. Nice little pass between the defence. Lovely ball out to Tunes. Can Tunes find a decent ball in? Does. Finds Tony. He can't quite, but he finds Nelson. I think that was a little bit of luck from that cross, from that pass from Tony. I think it took a deflection, which really helped Nelson because he is quite a tall lad to header that in. But both strikers scoring, us 2-0 up against Dortmund. This is looking really, really good. Does he get a luck? Yeah, it takes a deflection off of the number 5. But I'll take it. How many times we've had that against us? I've lost count. So Patrick's still playing well. What's the matter with him? Potential thigh injury. I usually do take players off. It's good that we've got Pans on the bench, who is still a decent player. Hopefully it doesn't upset everyone. But yeah, I'm going to stretch my arms out because we are playing really well. Right. Highlight of the second half is with Dortmund, but can we get the ball off of them? We can't. Sorry, Sipka or Paul should have that. Paul picks it up, plays it into Colin, out to Mork. He finds Tunes, Michael. Lovely ball into Pans. Nice first time pass through to Tony, but it's ref said play on. Falls to Nilsson, who threw balls through to Pans, and Pans comes off the bench and is like, he's slotted in perfectly. So would this have been a foul? Good tackle. No, it was a decent tackle. Unlucky, it bounced off his head. Finds Nilsson. Nilsson puts a lovely through ball through to Pans because he continued his run. And Nilsson has now got a goal and an assist. Absolutely amazing. And it's looking easy, isn't it? 3-0. Can't believe we're making Dortmund look this bad. Youngster gets it away. Sipka gets away. Like, see, look, Nilsson, he's so clever, I think, sometimes. Like that. Oh, Colin should have reacted a little bit quicker, and we've conceded. That's a little bit annoying. I was hoping we might have clean sheeted them. A little bit of mistake there from Collins. That's alright, he just didn't react quick enough. Yeah, what I was saying, right, like Nilsson, some strikers I've just seen, they've just, once they've done that a little bit, they've just bombed on ahead. Like bombed straight back to their position, but he's seen that we lost the ball and sat where he was. And sort of helped the midfield out. Don't think that should be a comeback. They've not really looked in the game. Right, Michael with the corner. Back post. Someone. Moore could have got his first goal. Right, corner kick here. Pans with it. Near post. No one there. Quite there to get that this time. Are they going to be on a counter? No, we've shot. No, it wasn't over the line. These are never over the line. If anyone can tell me if they've ever seen one of these count, please let me know. Because I've never seen one of them. Alright, coming up to about the 70th minute. Hold fire a minute, just in case. Right, Daniel, nice tackle. Sipka has it now. Runs forward. Ball over the top for Tony. Can't quite there. Michael should collect that. No, but Pan's a bit confusing, but Colin's got it over the top for Tony. Oh, he should have probably scored that. Probably should have scored that. We'll let the play go on a little bit longer because of these highlights. Before we look at any changes. Pan's with a nice ball in. No one's jumping though. Right. Fitness. Nothing, but Tunes is not having a great game, so we'll let Lucas come on, see if he can do something. And maybe Michael is tiring, but we'll leave it a little bit longer just to see how legs are going about the 80th minute. Right, Daniel has it, finds Colin. Into Paul, out to Mork. Who finds Lucas. Finds Michael up to Tony, sorry. Tony has a shot. He probably should have crossed that into Nilsson, to be honest with you. Alright. Let's have a look. Coming up about the 80th minute. Daniel is tiring, so we will bring Brian on. Michael was tiring as well, so that's fine. We've got decent replacements for you. And maybe we'll just see if any injuries happen. Hopefully not. Right. Get tackling, boys. Right, there we go. Good tackle. Nilsson moves forward to come and find Tony. Tony should be scoring this. And he does. 4-1. 4-1 against Dortmund. With 2 real youngsters at the back as well. Nice touch. Lovely finish. Trickles along the line. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll keep the changes. Let the other players come on. Get red. That's a little bit disappointing. We've conceded a second. A little bit disappointing there. I don't think they really have deserved that. 4 minutes left. Should be over soon. That is a great start to the season. Absolutely fantastic start to the season. Hopefully not too big an injury for Patrick. But what a start to the season. The youngster in the end did drop off, but he isn't going to be permanently playing. But still to get that sort of performance. Adam getting a big game there. Absolutely fantastic. Great win. So let's just carry on and march our way to winning the title again. So yes, great start to the season. Transfers, I was just going to quickly show you. Yeah, we only brought the youngster in, which you just seen. 17 still looking like he's going to be an amazing player for us. As for outs, we have actually loaned out Adam. We've loaned out one of the other guys who I don't think is going to quite make it. Van Du's gone. Van Du's gone. He wanted to go, so we've let him go. Not as much money as I'd like, but it's massive profit, I think, on what we made from him. Yeah, we sold him for 8. We're going to sell him for it. What, 20 million overall if you look at it. Profit was okay for us last season. And also Nilberto has gone out on loan. Again, he's just not quite doing the business that Luca does. But yeah, so that's it. Let's have a little look maybe where we come back for. We could just whiz through the season. If everything's going well, I might just whiz through the season. And just come back for like the big games, which would be Bayern. Yeah, so maybe we just come back before the window for the next games. Just get the season done with, see if we can win it back to back, win the Champions League, maybe win the Pokal. But yeah, maybe we'll come just straight back for the start of the window. I know we still got a few months until the new game comes out, but I wouldn't mind doing one last little club, maybe Italy or France or even Spain. Might be interesting to see if we can do that. So this season I think we'll just try and get through as quick as we can, see if we can win the league, see if we can win the Champions League and go from there. But overall very happy with the squad that we have. Didn't actually look at Patrick's injury. Where would it say that there? Oh, it's only a couple of days. That's fine. Absolutely fine. So guys and girls, as always, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you again soon.